I want to show you something that completely changed the way I make money online, and it is way simpler than most people think. I make over $400 every single day selling simple PDFs online. Here's my dashboard, and as we can see, December 7th, 2025, I made over $400 just today alone, and the day is not even done yet. Let me go ahead and refresh it again for you to see. Still $435, just from digital PDF files that solve one specific problem for one specific type of person. So make sure to stick to the end, because I will also be putting you onto a cheat code system you can use to start a high profit PDF business as soon as today, regardless of your experience level, and without doing all of the groundwork. I mostly sell on Shopify and Gumroad now because I'm able to scale my sales with paid targeted advertising, and they provide integrations for this. But the platform I started with was Etsy, and for beginners who have little to no experience running hyper-targeted paid campaigns on platforms like Meta and Pinterest, you have to start off with Etsy. With millions of users on the Etsy platform, you can take advantage of their strong organic traffic. So today I will be breaking down exactly how I do this by focusing on a high-performing PDF on how to communicate better in relationships, and how you can create and sell a very similar product using ChatGPT starting from zero. Here is the important thing to understand right away. People do not buy PDFs because they love PDFs. They buy them because they want answers. They want clarity. They want relief, and relationship communication is one of the biggest pain points on the internet. Think about how many people struggle to express themselves. Think about how many arguments happen because someone feels misunderstood. Think about how many people are searching late at night for advice on how to talk to their partner without fighting. This is not a small niche. This is a massive evergreen problem that never goes away. That is exactly why a PDF on how to communicate better in relationships works so well. It targets emotion, it targets real life problems, and it targets people who are actively looking for help. When someone is frustrated in their relationship, they are not window shopping. They are looking for solutions. When I started my PDF business journey, I did not start with some massive audience. I did not run ads. I did not build a funnel. I created one clear digital product and listed it in a place where people were already searching for it. That place was Etsy. Etsy is not just for crafts and art. It is a search engine where millions of people look for digital guides, workbooks, and self-improvement tools every single day. The first thing I did was decide exactly what my PDF would help with. Not relationships in general, not love advice in general, just communication, how to express needs, how to listen better, how to avoid arguments. When you narrow the focus, the product becomes more valuable because it feels specific and actionable. Next, I used ChatGPT to help me create the content. This is where a lot of people overthink things. You do not need to be a therapist. You do not need credentials. You are simply organizing practical advice into a clear guide. I prompted ChatGPT to generate practical communication strategies for couples, including examples, scripts. I asked it to explain things in simple language and keep the tone supportive and non-judgmental. Within minutes, I had more than enough content to build a solid PDF. Then I refined it. I removed fluff. I focus on clarity. I organize the content into logical sections like understanding communication styles, listening techniques, conflict de-escalation, and daily habits that improve connection. I added simple exercises people could try the same day. This is important because people want immediate wins. They want to feel progress quickly. Once the content was ready, I designed the PDF using a simple template. Nothing fancy. Clean fonts, plenty of white space, easy to read on a phone or tablet. Remember, most buyers will read this digitally, not print it. The goal is not to impress them with design. The goal is to make the information easy to consume. Then I exported it as a PDF and uploaded it to Etsy. This is where everything changed. I created a listing with a clear title that matched what people were searching for, like how to communicate better in relationships and relationship communication guide. I wrote a description that spoke directly to the reader. It explained the problem they were feeling and how this guide would help them feel heard, understood, and more connected. I made it very clear that this was a digital download with instant access. I priced it at a level that felt like a no-brainer. Not too cheap where it feels low value, and not too expensive where people hesitate. somewhere in that sweet spot where someone thinks this could actually help me and clicks buy without overthinking. And then I let Etsy do its thing. Here is what happened next. The first sales came in slowly, then consistently, then every day. As more people bought the PDF and left reviews, Etsy started showing it to more people. It ranked higher in search results. It appeared in related listings. And because the problem is so common, the demand never stopped. One sale turned into 10, 10 turned into 30, 30 turned into 100. And when you are selling a digital product that costs nothing to deliver, those numbers add up very fast. What most people do not realize is that you do not need one product to make $1,000 a day. You need one good product that consistently sells. And relationship communication is one of those topics where people are willing to pay for clarity and guidance because the emotional payoff is huge. If someone believes your PDF can help reduce arguments, improve understanding, or save a relationship, that $10 purchase feels incredibly small. Now let me show you how you can do the exact same thing. Start by choosing your angle. Do not try to cover everything about relationships. Focus on communication, or conflict, or trust, or emotional intelligence. The more focused, the better. Then open ChatGPT and ask it to help you create a practical guide. Be specific in your prompt. Ask for examples, real-world scenarios, and actionable steps. Treat ChatGPT like a writing assistant, not a replacement for thinking. Once you have the content, clean it up and format it. Use simple language, short paragraphs, clear explanations. People reading this are emotionally charged and stressed. They want calm, clear guidance. Then design the PDF using a simple template. After that, create your Etsy listing. Research similar products. Look at what keywords they use. Look at how they describe benefits. Do not copy, but model what works. Make sure your listing images are clear and professional. You can show a few sample pages so buyers know exactly what they are getting. Then publish it and be patient. Digital products build momentum. The first few days might be slow. That is normal. But if your product solves a real problem and your listing is optimized, it will start to move. And once it does, it can keep selling for months or even years without any extra work. The reason this business model works so well is because it scales without complexity. You are not trading time for money. You are creating once and selling many times. And once you have one winning PDF, you can create more. You can create a communication workbook, a conflict resolution guide, a couples conversation journal. Each one supports the others and increases your daily revenue. This is exactly how I make hundreds of dollars a day selling simple PDFs online. Not by chasing trends, not by building complicated systems, but by solving real problems in a simple, accessible way. If you can help someone communicate better with the person they care about most, you are providing real value, and people will gladly pay for that. Now, I know I packed a lot into this video, but honestly, this is just scratching the surface. There are so many hidden strategies and tricks we use for the PDF business that I can't fully cover here. Otherwise, it would turn into a full-blown course. And if you're sitting there thinking, okay, this is interesting, but I'd have no idea where to start, don't worry. I created the passive PDF method for people who want to learn how to set up their own PDF business without going through the trial and error phase. It's a private system where I walk you through everything step by step. Inside, I cover how to come up with PDF ideas, how to create them even if you have no art skills, how to build out your store for maximum conversion, and most importantly, the different traffic strategies, which I personally use, that actually work. And lastly, how to put the process on repeat so your PDFs can continue selling in the background even while you're doing other things. You'll find the link in the description or the pinned comment. Of course, you can always just watch my free videos, take notes, and piece it together on your own. That works too. And honestly, most people don't even take the first step. So if you do, you're already ahead of the curve. But if you want a shortcut and prefer to have everything laid out in a clear roadmap, then the passive PDF method is designed for you. It'll take you behind the scenes and show you how I run my own digital PDF business so you can model the same process. So if you're ready to take action, hit the link in the description or pinned comment to get started. And remember, every day, new people are jumping into this and building their own PDF systems. I'll see you guys in the next video.